Welcome to Eagle News. Hello, I'm Sydney.
Braden.
Ruth.
We are so glad you could join us today in today's episode. We will report about Eversole Run Middle School news, national news, Ohio news, teacher focus, science news, riddles, technology news, and much, much more.
In U.S. news, with electricity still out for hundreds of thousands of customers and a punishing heat settlement over southern Louisiana, New Orleans issued a curfew on Tuesday night as officials warned that recovery for Hurricane Ida could take days or even weeks. As search and rescue efforts continue for those still stranded, Governor John Edwards offered no timeline for when the state would be able to welcome back residents who had fled the storm. Many of life-supporting infrastructure elements are not present and they are not operating right now, Mr. Edwards said in a news conference in Millersburg. So if you have already evacuated, do not return. City officials have not ruled out a post-storm evacuation of the city, but for the moment, their efforts were focused on getting resources to residents, including food, water, and ice. We know it's hot. We know we don't have any power, Mr. Edwards said during a news conference, adding that the power company Energy had yet to give a timeline for restoring electricity to the city. More than 1 million utility customers returned without power on Tuesday, including much of New Orleans, where all 8 transmission lines that delivered power to the city had been knocked out of service and unable to run the air conditioning, threatening to become a dangerous problem for vulnerable residents to the region. As heat and humidity made the air in much of southern Louisiana and Mississippi feel hotter than 100 degrees. I hope everyone in New Orleans is safe and everything gets back to normal as soon as possible.
Did you know increasing shade around your home by planting trees and other vegetation lowers air temperature by providing shade and cooling throughout evapotranspiration? Trees and vegetation that directly shade your home can decrease the need for air conditioning, making your home more comfortable and also reducing your energy bill. Trees also protect your family's health by improving air quality by providing cooling shade for outdoor activities and reducing harmful UV radiation. You can install a green roof. A green roof or rooftop garden is a vegetative layer of grown on rooftop. Green roofs provide shade and remove heat from the air transpiration, reducing temperatures, surface, and surrounding air. Green roofs also absorb heat and act as insulators for your home, reducing energy needed to revive by heating and cooling, which decreases your energy bill, providing indoor comfort and lowering heat stress associated with heat waves. In language arts news, what is point of view? Point of view is the perspective of which a story is narrated. Every story has a perspective. Though there can be more than one type of point of view in a work of literature, most common point of views is first person singular, I, and third person he and she. However, there are many variants on these two types of point of view, as well as other less common narrative points of views.
In Eagle sports news, it was another great week to be an Eagle. The 7th grade football team celebrated a victory over Westerville Walnut Springs on Wednesday, while 8th grade team earned their first home field victory over Carr on Thursday. To remain undefeated, the cheerleading squad helped lead the charge with a great performance and boosting school spirit with a Western theme. This week, the theme will be USA. Our volleyball program had a big week, playing 3 matches. 7th grade won all 3 and are steadily improving each match, while the 8th grade continues to grind out close matches. Girls tennis defeated both Davis and Carr this week and are playing great. Our cross-country squad ran in their first meet this week and will look forward to hosting their first home meet in school history next Tuesday versus Olentangy Liberty. Lastly, our boys golf team remains unbeaten with 2 big victories this week, while our girls golf team continues to improve each match they play. We are so proud of our Eagles athletes. Also, thank you to all the spectators for continuing to set a great example and positive sporting behavior in supporting our Eagles. Soar Eagles!
In science news, what is a force? A force is a push or pull onto an object resulting in an object's interaction with another object. Whenever there is an object interaction between 2 objects, there is a force upon 2 objects when the reaction ceases, the two objects no longer existing the force. Forces only exist as a result of interaction.
In math news, what is a rational number? A rational number is a number that can be expressed as a fraction with an integer number of a positive integer denominator. Two different fractions may correspond to the same level or to the same rational number. 1/2 equals 2/4. Every whole number is a rational number. These can be written as n/1 equals n, so they are rational numbers.
For this week's weekly riddle, name an 8-letter word that has KST in the middle, in the beginning, and in the end. Answer: inkstand. KST is in the middle, is in the beginning, and ends the word.
In social studies news, what is geography? Geography is the study of places and the relationships between people and their environments. Geographers explore both physical properties of Earth, surface, and human societies spread across it. They also examine how human culture interacts with the natural environment and the way that locations and places have an impact on people. Geography seeks to understand where things are found, why they are there, and how they develop and change over time.
Did you know there are many clubs at Eversole you can join? Here's a list: Ski Club, Student Council, SOAR Student Club, Eagle Connections, Outdoor Club, Book Club, Chess Club, Girls Who Can Code, National Junior Honor Society, Math Counts, Power of a Pen, Science Olympiad, Service/Volunteer Club, Yearbook, Junior Teen Institute, and Lego Club.
Here's how you find all of the wonderful clubs Eversole is offering.
To see the various clubs offered at Eversole Run, you can view them on our website. Start by going to our district site at dublinschools.net. From there, go over to Schools and select Eversole Run. Once you're on Eversole Run's main site, you want to go to the top tab called Student Resources, and then go down to Clubs. You can click here to see a full listing of all of our clubs. And you can also watch videos or a slideshow to learn more about each of the offered clubs. Simply scroll to the club that you're interested in and click the arrow, and the video will pop up. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Braden. This is your weekend weather. On Friday, we have a high of 78, a low of 55, and a 10% chance of rain. On Saturday, we have a high of 81, low of 64, and a 10% chance of rain. And on Sunday, we have an 83 high, a 61 low, and a 20% chance of rain. That's your weekend weather for you guys. Have a great weekend.
Social and emotional news. Self-awareness involves monitoring our stress, thoughts, and emotions and beliefs. It is important because it's a major mechanism influencing personal development. Self-awareness requires self-examination. Take this well-being quiz to become more aware of your strengths and weaknesses. Regarding your well-being, be aware, though, that an honest, non-judgmental self-analysis isn't easy. We tend to berate ourselves and for our failings or fantasize how great we are, when neither is actually the case. We all have a good, unique mix of good and bad traits, but we are largely unaware to them. In order to self-reflect objectively, we need to quiet our minds, open our hearts, and forgive ourselves for our imperfections and offering ourselves kudos, but only where we deserve them. High self-awareness is a solid predictor of good success in life, perhaps because a self-aware person knows when an opportunity is a good fit for them and how they make an appropriate enterprise work well.
Well, that's the Eagle News for today. If you have a story you would like to be featured on Eagle News, please let Mr. McNeil know. Here at Eversole, we are creating a community of intelligence by being positive, working hard, and respecting the uniqueness of ourselves and each other. Have an amazing day.